I mean, say what you want. Harry and Meghan together, they ooze like this harmoniousness. There's something very harmonious about them together. There's like a harmony. There's like an in syncness that is very, very palpable and discernible, and it was there from the very start. And it's like something about them just oozes a sense of like positivity in a way that definitely would upset people, because why are they so harmonious? Why are they so positive together? Why are they so in sync? Why do they have such good vibes, and like we don't? We have to work at it for years and years and years. And oops, what was that? And it's really, I mean, it's not their fault. I mean, this isn't something that you can even work on necessarily, I don't think. I mean, it's either you have this quality of harmony in your marriage, in your relationship, in your union, in your partnership, there's harmony and harmoniousness, or there isn't, and you work with what you have. Um, but it's not something that they can't fake it. It's just like how it is with them. It's really the only word I can think of when I think of Meghan and Harry. I mean, you look at every single photograph of this couple, and there's just something. They're in sync with one another. They're in sync with one another. I think it's like more of a spiritual thing than anything else. It's just how it is. You know, and they probably, I'm sure, felt it from the very first time they laid eyes on each other, right? From the very first time they laid eyes on each other, they just knew, like, oh my God, it's him. And he thought, oh my God, it's her, you know? Do you agree? Do you sense what I'm saying? There's this harmony, a harmoniousness, and in syncness with these two that, I mean, and it just radiates, it radiates, and it drives people crazy because, why do you have this? You shouldn't have this. You're from different worlds, you're different people, quote unquote. This shouldn't be. This just shouldn't be. But it is, you see, because we are more than what we look like on the outside, really. That's really it. I mean, in fact, what we look like on the outside, I think, is the smallest part of who we are really. And and when you meet that person who, it's just like you're in sync, other people can just see it and discern it. I mean, look, when they took this picture, remember, now we know all that was going on behind the scenes. I mean, we didn't know then. We know now that there was a lot of strife, a lot of subterfuge, a lot of sabotage, a lot of hate, a lot of lies, a lot of tears going on. Look at these two people. I mean, none of that can stop the bond, the harmony that they have. They are in sync, and they exude positivity as a consequence. And the union is blessed, really. I mean, I can't really think of another word. Their union is blessed. So, I mean, with everything that they had going against them, not the least of which is the algorithms, on the internet, which I said is rigged yesterday, and I stand by that. The whole thing is rigged. We were entering into a rigged system, and I can't believe the governments are letting this happen without legislating, because they know what's going on, right? But even with all of that, even with all the trolls, and my goodness, even with the British media doing their very best and continuing to do their very best, the only thing that is unraveling is the monarchy. It's not Harry and Meghan. Because Harry and Meghan just naturally exude a certain something. I don't know what it is. I call it a harmony, a harmoniousness, a positivity. But maybe there's another word for it. Can you think of another word for it if you're listening to this? Do you know what I mean? There's just something. You know, some couples have it. Some couples just have it. And some couples just don't. I mean, it doesn't matter how long you stay married, you know, you don't have it, you don't have it. It's not anybody's fault. You know, it's the luck of the draw, you know, it's the luck of the draw. But yeah, they have a harmony and a positivity that, gosh, I can only wish, I can only wish that I could ever find that one day before I croak. You know what I mean? It's really beautiful, you guys. And don't let, well, anyway, because it's so solid, nothing can shake it. Nothing can shake it. I mean, if they decide that, you know, they don't want to be with each other anymore someday, I mean, you know, they have their reasons, but it's not going to be an outside force. You see, it's going to be from within because they are just in total and complete harmony with each other. And it's a beautiful thing. Do you agree?